Hey mate, how you doing? Happy New Year. So I've just sorted everything out now. So I'll just quickly go through it, but obviously you'll be familiar with it anyway. Put in all the new calories and stuff for you on this bit, so you can have a look through that when you want. Set out exactly the same as we did before, so 2 training days, 2 non-training days, and then working over the different phases of your cycle. The macro tracker is the same document, so just have a look in that one, but I have done new documents for the other couple of things, which I'll show you in a minute, all right? So there's the calories that you'll be on to start with anyway. We'll see how you do with them, how you find them, and how the weight changes, and then obviously adjust as needed. And then that's supplements, and then the variables we want to track, so sleep, heart rate, water, all the same as before, and then your steps as well. So I have upped the steps a bit more than we had them last time, because if we've only got a short amount of time to kind of, I suppose, reduce the weight as we would like and make sure that we do that, we want to make sure that we're doing as much as we can. And I mean, the bigger deficit we can get from exercise as well in terms of calories, then obviously, we don't have to reduce the actual calories you're putting in as much. So if we can create a larger exercise deficit, then that will be a good thing. Obviously, if you don't hit these steps every day, so if you only get about 8,000-9,000 when you should be getting about 15, then that day you might want to just kind of stay a couple of hundred calories underneath what that daily target should be, just to make sure that you're still within that overall deficit for the day. All right. The weight tracker is empty, nice and clean for you to start putting in data. And then this is the workout split that I've done. So as we agreed, I've done an upper, I've done a lower, and then I've done a full body as well. So the full body is fairly balanced, about half and half, lower and upper, little bit of upper at the end as well, just as a bit extra, and some ab work as well. But obviously, like we said, we don't want to do too much in the way of all this stuff, because if you're going to be doing your classes as well, we need to limit the amount of stress that you're putting on yourself. All right, so see how you get on with these sessions, and then if you are finding them overly hard or kind of just a bit too much, we can tweak things with either this, or discuss what else we can change about the entire week. All right, so I think that was it. Oh yeah, and where is it? I should have put a new check-in sheet on there for you as well. No, I've not done that yet, so I will do that in a minute. So by the time you see this, it should be there for you. All right. So yeah, that last message about not necessarily tracking things until Monday is fine. Just make sure that if you are kind of obviously just not tracking things and maybe kind of eating off plan, so to say, over the weekend, then just make sure you get a decent amount of protein in through the day, and maybe just kind of limit your overall calories at the start of the day until kind of, towards the end, when you are going to be eating a bit more. So that's just some simple ways to kind of, I suppose, manage things nice and easy. All right. But any other questions, let me know, and I will speak to you soon. Cheers.